Welcome back. In this next dark story about the tallest volcano called Mount Shasta in Northern California. It's dark, chilling, horrific, and mysterious. Close your eyes, relax, and listen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Mount Shasta does not rise like an ordinary mountain. It watches in Northern California. It stands white, silent, and enormous, a volcanic giant wrapped in snow, clouds, pine forests, sacred springs, and old stories that sound too ancient to belong to this world. The U.S. Geological Survey describes Mount Shasta as a volcano with a violent memory. More than 70 mud flows have torn through its stream channels in the last 1,000 years. And its eruptive record suggests a mountain that is not dead, only sleeping. But to the people who fear it, respect it, worship near it, or vanish on it, Shasta is more than geology. It is a threshold. The wind does not simply blow there. It whispers in a language older than English. The clouds do not simply gather. They coil like veils over something hidden. And when night falls over the black tree line, the mountain becomes a cathedral of cold breath, where the snow reflects moonlight like bone, and every footstep feels like it is being counted by something unseen. The people drawn to Mount Shasta are not all the same. Some come as pilgrims seeking healing. Some come as climbers hungry for the summit. Some come as New Age believers chasing energy vortexes, Lemurian wisdom, ascended masters, or contact with beings they believe live beneath the mountain atlas. Obscura notes that Mount Shasta has become associated with Lemurians, lizard people, UFO sightings, and other paranormal legends, while also attracting spiritual movements and fringe belief systems. Sacred Destinations record stories of the I Am movement beginning its Mount Shasta mythology in the 1930s and notes tension when modern New Age rituals interfere with native views of sacred places. And this is where the mountain turns darker, because every legend stacks on top of the last until Shasta becomes less like a mountain and more like a locked door. People claim to hear chanting under the ground. They say lights move inside the clouds. They say shadows cross snowfields where no human could walk. They say something beneath the mountain is not dead, not alien, not spirit, but a thing that wears whatever mask the visitor already believes in. Then come the disappearances, Carl. Herbert Landers was last seen near Lake Helen in May 1999, going to climb toward the summit of Mount Shasta. The California Department of Justice still lists him as missing decades later. Lesnar No Velasquez Cardenas was last contacted on May 29, 2025, and the California DOJ lists the Redding Police Department as the reporting agency. His case became even more disturbing in local reporting. After a car crash, he reportedly took a taxi toward Mount Shasta, was dropped near a trailhead and disappeared without gear, clues, sightings, or communication. A veteran Mount Shasta ranger told SF Gate that the case did not fit the normal search and rescue pattern, especially because the weather was mild and walking downhill should eventually lead to a road. That is the terror of Shasta. It does not always leave blood. It leaves absence. A backpack never found, a phone that goes quiet, a trail that should lead somewhere but instead becomes a throat, swallowing names.
Thank you for your support. And thank you for tuning into the darkest horror stories of your life. Some of the stories are based on true events or experiences. Please do us a favor. If you could hit like, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. Never listen alone, and stay tuned for a new horrors and stories.